Hello everyone, it's Jenna, otherwise known as Doll Cure. Today we do not have an unboxing, but I will show you something exciting that I got if you saw my community post. Are you ready? Oh, she finally came. Oh, 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. That was so dark. Oh, my computer screen. Hold on. I'm watching anime. So gorgeous. Oh my goodness. We might have to turn the light on though. But this is the 35th anniversary Ariel. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit. There we go. 35th anniversary. Look how freaking gorgeous she is. Now this doll, as soon as I saw this doll, and I think I've mentioned it before, or at least I have while I was filming, but I don't know if I ever ended up posting that video, but I go on this website called youloveit.com, and I love that website. It is accurately named, but it has all tons of doll and toy news on there, new releases, various stuff, some international releases, a lot of mainly American releases, but they have some really cool stuff on there anyways, and it's cool because they have like links to where you can actually buy it, which is nice, and they'll have the link like that, like it's new. Sometimes when you search on Amazon you can't find the link, but they like find links like that. It's awesome. I'll go more into that after because there is something I wanted, a little story time about getting this doll. But they did show her, and I also saw on Instagram that they were making a doll of this scene in the movie. If you remember the scene in the movie where she finally, like, she gets her legs back, I believe permanently. Well, there's the second movie. If you've seen the second movie, I won't do any spoilers there, but yeah, she her father finally approves of her relationship with the Prince Eric, and he gives her this beautiful dress with his magical trident. And the scene is just so magical, and she's like coming out of the water and there's like splashies, which is what these little like acrylic pieces, it looks to be acrylic. I'm so sorry, I don't think I'm taking it out of the box, at least not this time. The box is just so stunning, like I just can't. I'm not an inbox collector in general, but there are a few exceptions. I do have a few box dolls. But look at the little sparkles, the little twinkles. Like, this is so Disney. It is so Disney. And look at the little puddle. Oh, just gorgeous. Around the water. And her shoes are like an acrylic piece that's like meant to be like water. Like, how cool is that? That's just so freaking cool. And it swivels upwards. Like, I'd love to show you all the cool details of this doll, I really would, but I just can't bring myself to take her out of the box, especially with how much I paid for her. We'll go into that afterwards. Trust me, we will. But gorgeous. This dress, stunning. Look at the ruffles and the one leg peeking out. Like, the camera can't even fully capture the beauty that she is. I'm trying to get like every side possible. Even on her wrist she has like the little acrylic pieces, the plastic pieces. I'm assuming they're acrylic. The dress is just stunning. Oh, and her hair, she's got a little bit of box hair really, but that's okay. Her face, just so beautiful, so gentle. Very, very nice. I don't think, like, I don't think they could do a better doll for this scene. I really don't. And a lot of people wanted a dress for the scene. There is one in a set that's available on, like, at the Disney store and probably online too. But it's not this quality. It's not. It doesn't seem to be, at least. I haven't held it myself or compared. Oh, and look at the ruffles over here, like how it goes around the waist like that. Off the shoulder, just so stunning. I can't even, like, oh, just beautiful. And my stupid light is just messing things up, but yeah, please ignore that. It's much better with this lighting, I promise you. So I guess you'll have to ignore that square. The artwork, the artwork. Now you don't get the glare. That's awesome. Gorgeous. Look how stunning. I'll cover my face for a second. Oh, gorgeous. And it says on the back of the box here, I'm going to have to read it because I cannot read backwards. I'd have to read off the monitor, and I'm sorry, that's not happening. Okay, celebrate the 35th anniversary of Disney's The Little Mermaid with this special edition Ariel doll. In a nod to the moment her dreams come true and she walks out of the sea as a human. Ariel's glittering gown is draped with sheer ruffles and adorned with splash-inspired collar and accessories. From her world to yours, this Ariel doll will be a treasured addition to your collection, and that she will be. Oh my gosh, those are some pretty beautiful words too. This artwork though, I can't get over how stunning. Just stunning. Gorgeous. That's another reason why I can't bring myself to take her out of the box. But oh, this scene, and I love The Little Mermaid. I love that movie. It's definitely one of my favorite classic Disney movies, and overall one of my favorite Disney movies, along with Alice in Wonderland. There's quite a few I like. Newer movies, I liked Elemental. I liked Wish was pretty good. I know this is like Disney Pixar, but I loved Turning Red. I know that's not about this, but I'm just saying some of my favorite Disney movies, but The Little Mermaid is definitely one of them. Pretty much all the princess movies I loved, except Sleeping Beauty. No like hate to anybody who likes Sleeping Beauty movie. I just, to me, the Maleficent movie was like so much better, like story-wise and stuff like that. There was more to it in my opinion. I'm not personally a fan of Sleeping Beauty, but that's just me. But The Little Mermaid was such a cool story. The animation was good. All the details, the songs were wonderful. Yeah, next to Mulan. Mulan is also one of my favorite Disney movies, and to me, Mulan is a Disney princess. I know she's not really, but like, I don't know. She's still iconic. But yeah, Ariel is pretty awesome. So I am so happy to add this doll to my collection. The only thing, okay, so here's ready for the story time. The rest of this video will be just the story time. So if you don't want to listen to me blabber, or it'll be a slight rant, then please, by all means, you can click off now. If you'd like to stay, I'd more than appreciate to have you stay and listen to me ramble. But so I am Canadian. I bought her on the Shop Disney website, which is not really a website that caters for people outside of the US. They can ship there. I'm not sure which countries, but I know that Canada, they can ship here. I have done it before with the Disney Illy dolls when they first were like exclusively there. They're really hard to find outside of there really now, except for Amazon.ca, which is like Canada's Amazon, and they're really expensive there, like $80. And probably the reason why is when I went to buy them online, I think two of them were probably like, I want to say they were like $40 USD maybe. I'm not 100% sure. That doesn't sound right, but they were at least $30 USD, and you add that together, and I bought at least one fashion pack, I believe. So that was over $100 USD, and I got taxed my pants off. I got duties. There was duties on that, and it was at least $20. I believe it was something more like 40. It was possibly 60. I cannot stress to you how expensive the duties are if you are Canadian and they're coming over. It's coming over to Canada, and they're very, very weird about it. I'll go more into that afterwards. But shipping is also expensive. So when we buy things outside of Canada, sometimes a lot of Canadians will get scared, like, will I get duties on this? What's shipping going to be like? So that's all into consideration when we want to order a doll, or anything really. But so when I see dolls I really like, it's like, oh, to me that's worth that price. But is it worth this price, which is add on the taxes, add on the duties, is it worth this price? So I saw her in Shop Disney. I did not think that she was going to come to Canada. I didn't think that she'd any site really, but I should have known, and next time I'll think ahead. But Amazon.ca has gotten a lot of stuff lately. So if you're Canadian, I would advise you to wait until you hear news about Amazon.ca, because that's what happened to me. I didn't wait. I bought it on Shop Disney because I really, really wanted this doll, and I thought that she was worth the, how much did I pay? $29 USD shipping price, which I did the conversion rate. I forget how much that is, but I think it's like maybe 36 at least dollars shipping. So to me, she was worth that shipping price. And I did not think that she would get duties on top of that because she was under $50 Canadian. And I thought that was the cutoff. More into that in a second. But, so to me, she was worth it. So I went ahead and bought her. And then I went on my favorite website, which is youloveit.com. And as I always do, I refresh the page, see if there's any new doll releases, any new fun stuff or links. And I saw that she had become available. And, that's when I first saw it. I bought it, whatever. The next day I went back to check to see if there's any new releases, and I saw that it was updated again. So I was like, oh, why was it updated again? So I checked on there, and it says Amazon Canada site and a link, and I was like, oh. Like, I'm happy. I'm so happy other collectors can get her easily from Canada, but I just paid on Amazon.ca, guess how much she is with free shipping? $75 Canadian. $75 Canadian. I paid $63 Canadian. It was $49 USD, but transfer that into Canadian, that's $63 Canadian. But with shipping, I believe that was at least $104. So I was like, ooh, yikes. That's a big markup that I paid. And I was like, well, the damage is already done. It's already shipped off. The damage is already done. And that was literally the next day. So I was like, the damage is already done. You know, next time I gotta be more careful. But lesson learned, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it now. There's no use crying over spilled milk. So I was like, okay, well, at least let's look at the benefits of this situation. I will get her quicker than if I would on buying it then, because the link, it was still temporarily out of stock, so it wasn't even available yet. Yes, you could buy her. Another thing with those links is you're not guaranteed to always get it, because sometimes they have that link and you're able to buy it, and then I've had them just cancel it on me before, so that's another thing. You're not necessarily guaranteed to get it when you like buy in advance from those links on Amazon.ca that have like temporarily out of stock. There's some stuff that still has not arrived and it's been months. Like it's not in stock and it's been months of me checking that. So it really is iffy with the Amazon.ca and they're temporarily out of stock, so their pre-orders and stuff like that. Anyways, so right now it's saying 1 to 2 months till it ships out. Just so you are aware. I'm not sure if that's going to change at any point, but just so you are aware. But I would recommend buying it from Amazon.ca if you can, just testing your luck, because I'm about to tell you another reason why. The duties. I got taxed $26, I think, and 90 cents, basically $27 Canadian on this $49 USD little tiny package that came in the shipper box. It came in the shipper box. It came in the Mattel box. So I don't know if they saw Mattel and they thought, oh, we see a lot of those collector dolls coming in. Let's just tax it. Because I've gotten so many things from overseas that has been over $50 USD, and I've never gotten duties on that, and it says on the package how much it is. So I do not understand Canada's system at all. I'm not sure if now, well, without going too into how Canada is with everything to do with prices and inflation, without boring you with that or stressing you out with that, basically there's a lot of greed that's been going around, so I'm not sure if they upped if they changed the price, but I used to think, I heard at one point it was $100 USD. Like if it was over that. So I surely thought under $50 USD, because it was technically 49, and on the parcel it actually said 47 USD. And so they taxed me $47 USD. So they said, okay, you got $47 USD. We'll take half of that. Like, I'm not even gonna go into that. I just, like, I don't, my channel is not to stress anybody out or to bring political issues and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to bring up anything like that on my channel, because this is supposed to be a safe spot for us collectors to kind of get away from things. So like my channel, while there is some channels and that bring up issues like that, and I think that's great. This is not, I don't want to bring my channel into that kind of realm to do with anything, like political or stuff like that. So, I won't go too into that, but just how crazy is that you're gonna tax me on like half that price. So here's what I paid total for this doll. If you do the math, I said, what, 104 Canadian, add $26 to that. So I paid, what is it, 130, but I feel like I paid 114 for her Canadian. Like, it's just the conversion rate. There's a lot of USD and Canadian going on. It's confusing, but it was at least $130 Canadian for her, when I could buy her on Amazon for $75. That's a scalper price right there, and I didn't even buy from a scalper. It's just Canadian, my Canadian existence money. My Canadian existence tax. You're Canadian and you want to have fun? No. You're Canadian and you want to, you know, buy something for yourself? You want to treat yourself? No. Not allowed here in Canada. Not allowed. I won't go into that, but we can joke about it here. If you're Canadian, you probably feel it in your soul and you probably understand. So sometimes it's nice to hear it back. You know what I mean? To hear somebody else kind of complain a little bit about it. I don't want to rant too much. Again, like, this is not a channel that's meant for that, but I'm glad I got her. I'm going to look on the positive sides and just say, like, I'm so lucky with everything I have. Yeah, gorgeous. Very grateful for her. Even she's worth the price I paid, I guess. But gorgeous. Again, I'm a lucky girl. What can I say? I'm not complaining by any means. I'm grateful for everything that I have in my life in general. I just, you know, once in a while it's good to get a little rant out when kind of unfair situations seem that, yeah. So if you're Canadian and you're considering getting something from the Disney store, I just wouldn't. It's not worth it. I've every time I purchase from there, it's only been twice now, but I've gotten taxed from it, like a good amount. We're not talking just $5, $10 here. We're talking over $20. So yeah, I would second guess on that if I were you. Anyways, this video is very long. Sorry for the rants. I hope you enjoyed seeing her. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate your support always. I wish you the best and hope that things are going well for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing if you aren't already. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye!